What's up? Breaking stuff over here, dude?
Dude.
Said it's intro time. Alright, what's up, dudes? We're back with another video today. Out here with the crew. Got the factory set up. Got Joey, Miles, Eric, and then we're out here for Chad's birthday. Happy birthday, dude.
Thanks, dog.
Well, how old are you turning today?
31.
Like 50? Yeah. Something like that?
31.
Still out here ripping. So anyways, if you guys have been watching the videos, you know that I've been struggling with some like front end twitchiness on this bike, and actually that's just something characteristic of most Hondas. So today I'm going to be doing some troubleshooting on that. We actually picked up a steering stabilizer off of an old Honda. You can kind of see it in there. Maybe you can't. So just bolts right up to the new Honda. I've heard some good things about it. People have been using them and saying they help a lot, so we're gonna give that a shot today. Then we also picked up some new bars and stuff from Pro Taper. So we got the SX Race Bend, we got the front brake lever, and the Race Cut grips. So we're gonna be trying those out today. I also got the XPS clutch perch, but what I didn't realize is that so the Honda comes with this safety feature right here that it only lets you hit the start button while you have the clutch pulled in, and the Pro Taper perch didn't come with that. So I've got to figure out a way to loop the system to kind of bypass that before I can use it. But yeah, we're gonna give that a go today. We're out here at 74, and wanted to give you guys some feedback on what I think of the new stuff. So hopefully it helps out, and we're gonna get ready and go shred. Hey, Brett, can you grab me the T-handle real quick? Thank you very much.
Hey, there's some pretty bad kickers in the face, just be careful. I know you know.
Thank you, though.
You're a pro and all, but...
Guys, as always, went out there, did a warm-up just to get the blood flowing and everything, get used to the track and the bike. The steering stabilizer is game-changing, like seriously amazing. When I very first got the bike, I had the bars in the forward bar mount on the triple clamp because I'm so tall and I wanted to try and get some more room on the bike, and the front end was just so twitchy. I did not feel comfortable for a while. I talked about it in a couple of other videos, but if you guys are new to the channel, you probably didn't hear all that. So I ended up putting the bars in the rear mount for a while, and actually I had to roll my bars pretty far back just so it wouldn't be so twitchy and everything. And, I was definitely sacrificing some room. I felt like I had to be too hunched over when standing up, going down straightaways and stuff. So I definitely knew I had to make some change so I could get a little further forward on the bike while still having some stability. A couple people were letting me know that they got the steering stabilizers off the old Hondas and put those on their new bikes. So that's what I did, and it is amazing. I actually was able to put the bars back in that forward mount and rotated my bars really far forward too. So all around, that thing is sick. No more head shake coming into rough corners, even with the bars super far forward. I think the bar bend also helped a lot. I just don't think I gelled super well with the, I think it's the 839 that comes stock on the Hondas now. I think there was too much sweep to it and they were just too low, and I don't know, I wasn't really a fan of it. So I went back to the Pro Taper SX Race Bend, which is what I was using at the Pro Nationals all summer. They're a little bit taller, a little bit less sweep, so I really, really like those. So we'll put the GoPro on and I'll check back in a minute. Dude, it's hot and rough as shit. Oh my gosh, man, that's the roughest I've seen this place for sure, without a doubt. All right, what's up guys? We're back at the apartment now. Just got back from the track. I just want to sit down and talk a little bit about the steering stabilizer as well as the other Pro Taper upgrades that we got and test it out today. So I'm willing to say that maybe apart from getting your suspension revalved and resprung for your weight and skill level, I'm gonna say the steering dampener is probably one of the best upgrades you can get for your bike in terms of improving handling and just overall comfort and confidence on the bike. Like I said earlier, the Hondas are known for having a pretty twitchy front end, especially when the front end is under heavy load, like coming fast into a rough corner when you're hard on the brakes and all the weight shifts to the front end. And I think just from riding a bike with a twitchy front end for so many years, kind of made me develop some not so great habits, such as like riding really far over the back of the bike. I always like to roll my bars really far back and have them really low so that I could get in an aggressive stance. And I always kind of contributed that to me just wanting to have a more aggressive offensive riding style. But now I'm kind of realizing that it was really more of a defensive riding style because I was always just trying to lean further and further and back so that I wasn't weighting the front end so much because I never knew what it was gonna do. So the further I rolled my bars back, the further I rode back on the bike, the more I didn't have to rely on the front end, which obviously does make the stability better, but it also hurts in a lot of other aspects, especially standing, going down straights, accelerating out of corners when I need that weight over the front end. Having my bars so far back, especially with me being a taller guy, I really need to have more room over the front of the bike to get further forward so that I don't have to hold on so tight. And I think that's really one of the contributing factors to why I get arm pumps so bad. I kind of realized that was one of my issues lately, and that's why I'm really trying to make the push to move my bars forward and get some taller bars and stuff. But in doing so, like I said, the front end was just way too twitchy. There was way too much weight on the front end. I was just not comfortable at all coming into corners fast, especially if they were rough. Obviously on a smooth track you can always haul butt, but when it started to get a little choppy, things just got twitchy way too quick. So yeah, that steering stabilizer changed the game completely. Like, I don't feel twitchy at all coming into corners anymore, and you guys could see how fast I was coming in and how choppy those were, and my bars just stayed perfectly straight. Like, if you go back and watch some of my older helmet cams just from, you know, a month or two ago, you can see my front end is always like trying to wash out on me or just get swapped, and it was always really sketchy and I'd have to come in slow, and I don't know, I just had to move my bars back to that rear position and rotate them back, and that was comfortable for me. But now with the steering stabilizer, it feels the same, it's just I have way more room up front. Like, so much more stable. I can just send it into corners really hard. It actually gave me a really good feel for the front end suspension wise. With the bars rolled back and me leaning back so far, I kind of was thinking that maybe the forks just weren't working so well, and that's why I was getting all twitchy. But now that I have the steering stabilizer on, I can actually really feel that the forks are working actually pretty good. They are a little bit soft. I'm gonna have to get those revalved by factory connection here pretty soon. But it kept the bars straight on me. I didn't have to worry about, you know, getting really swappy and high-sided. So super stoked on that. Can't wait to get out to some more tracks and test it out on different surfaces. And yeah, just really think that's gonna make a huge difference, especially on the Pro National tracks with how fast and gnarly those get coming into those corners super fast. So definitely a game changer, and they're cheap, man. Like, I think we got this one used for under $100 and it's like pretty much brand new. So maybe if you don't have the $400 or $500 to get your suspension revalved, maybe just pick up a cheap used steering damper, throw it on, and I seriously think you guys will love it. Yeah, I think that's gonna about do it for this video. As always guys, if you have any other ideas for videos or any questions or anything, just drop a comment. I do my best to answer as many of you guys as I can, but of course, if there's like hundreds of comments, sometimes I miss a few of them. But normally if you hit me up on a couple different platforms like Instagram or whatever, I'll get back to you. Anyways guys, if you like this video, be sure to drop a like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends, follow us on Instagram for more content, and yeah, peace out. We'll see you guys next video.